All right. Well, good evening. We're so excited to be with you guys tonight. I'm Jen Johnson. I'm joining you guys from Missoula, Montana. I'm a platinum here with Q Sciences. And I will tell you, I am so honored and privileged to have Mr. Kimble Jensen with us tonight. I'll give you a quick background on me and a little bit very brief on Q Sciences, and then we're just going to let Kimble take over because he is kind of like a caged tiger. I know he has been for the last few months, just like, let me at him. And now we're like releasing him, and you guys get to benefit from it. So I'm a mom of 5. I have 4 teenage boys and a girl who is 12. And I've always, when my daughter was born, my last one was born, I was like, time to take over this body. If you guys are like me, you know the benefits, the mental health benefits of being fit, of eating right. There's so many things that are just are needed from us as responsibilities, our jobs, our roles as mothers, fathers, all that good thing, all those good things. And if we're not feeling good, it's very difficult to meet those needs. And so I know for one, I was drawn to Q Sciences because of the wellness factor, because I knew my relationship suffered when I didn't feel good. And so I actually partnered up with Q Sciences. My husband's a pharmacist. We've always taken quality supplements, and now we get to write them off, which is such a cool deal. So I'm going to give you a little bit of information really quick about Q Sciences, the company, and then we'll just release Mr. Kimble Jensen to kind of give you that information. And we've got a great friend that wants to share her story with you as well. So Q Sciences was actually founded in 2012. And our main flagship product is a mental health supplement, which I know Kimble will probably talk about it. It is absolutely vital in all of our performance to make sure that we're healthy in our brains, right? And with COVID and everything now, it couldn't be more important to make sure that we have strong immunities and a strong mental health. So we are in over 20 countries and we're growing. We like to be on the cutting edge of technology in the health and wellness sector. We've had a 700% growth since 2017. And let me tell you, one of the most important things for my husband and I, my mom is 77, my father is 80 something, and they still go skiing with my husband and I and our 5 kids. They still go hiking and camping and kayaking. And I know Kimble will attest to this. We know that they didn't start their health and or their wellness stuff this year. It started 20 years ago, right? You either pay for it now with exercise and supplementation and eating right, or you're going to pay for it later with disease and sickness, right? So that is one of the main things that we love about Q Sciences here, is equipping us now so that we can really enjoy those relationships and be the best version of ourselves. So you can see we have a full suite of products. I'm actually not going to talk about any of these tonight, but make sure you get with the person that invited you here. The Q Core is my favorite, I'll say that, and the sleep spray, well, and the hemp, and the trim. I could go on and on. I actually love all of our products, but I'm not going to talk about them because, again, we've got Mr. Kimble Jensen that is ready to just really share with you our next challenge. So what we have going on is called the QFit Resolution Challenge. And if you're anything like me, I went from all summer hiking almost every day in the warm sunshine, eating fresh fruit and vegetables, and then bam, winter hits. I don't see the sunshine anymore. I'm stuck inside my house. And all of a sudden I want to curl up by the fire and drink wine every night and drink coffee every morning. Well, that doesn't really bode very well for my body. And I don't know if you're anything like me, but it was like a time out. Wait a minute. Mama needs a reset. We need to get focused here on what we're putting inside our body. We need to get focused on what we're doing for our activity. And I need help. I'm not too proud to admit I need help. I need accountability. And I want to be on that next level, right? I want to, in 2021, I want to present the best version of myself because, quite frankly, the world needs all of us to be the best versions of ourselves. So I am going to introduce to you guys, I'm going to stop the share for a second so he can just chat with you before we continue with the slides. But I'm going to introduce you guys to Mr. Kimble Jensen. He has a bachelor's in kinesiology from UNLV, which is actually my hometown, born and raised in Las Vegas. So I love Kimble. We've got actually quite a few people from Las Vegas on the line with us tonight. So that's kind of cool. He's been a personal trainer and a coach for over a decade. He doesn't even look like he's over a decade old, but he actually has quite a bit of experience packed in that young body. And he's been in Division 1 weight rooms, and he's also NSCA certified. So the guy knows what he's doing. He has a beautiful wife, Miss Stacy, who actually performed in Las Vegas as well. So I'm going to get out of the way and I'm going to introduce Mr. Kimble Jensen. Thank you so much. And I will show the slides when you tell me to, and we'll work together as we move through them.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much for that introduction. And yeah, it's an honor for me to be here. I'm excited for what we've got coming, what we're doing with QFit. And, since I've been a part of Q Sciences, Stacey and I were introduced just last year. And I think what is so special about Q Sciences, obviously we've got amazing products that have really helped people. But it's about the culture for me. And that's what's really drawn me and made me excited to be a part of this, is just the culture and the community. And the quality of life improvement, I guess, that comes along with it. And QFit is a huge part of that. So what we've got coming here in January, so something brand new that we're launching and we've been working on for months and months, is the MyQFit Platform. And so this platform is an app, and the three pillars of this app are the things that I think it really takes to be successful when it comes to your health and your wellness and your progress, right? Your progress in those areas. I think something that's overly common with a lot of these challenges and stuff these days is that they're very extreme. There's a 30-day see how much weight you can lose in 30 days type of challenge, which, you can lose weight that way, but, can you keep it off? Do you have the skills and the tools moving forward in order to continue that progress? And unfortunately, too many of them are set up to where, a lot of times we'll gain the weight back, or, we're not equipped with what we need moving forward. And so we've wanted to change that. And so that's really the goal with this platform. And so the three main things that we'll provide going through this platform is, one, inspiration, because for a lot of people, what it takes to change, a lot of times the thing that precedes change is either inspiration or desperation, right? And so we want to provide that inspiration to really help people understand what their potential is, and help them, create a plan to move in that direction. So the inspiration, the tools, and the resources necessary, right, in order to do those things. So specifically with our health and wellness, obviously, workout plans, meal plans, and accountability tracking tools to be able to measure our progress. And then the third pillar would be community, which is extremely important, especially nowadays, where a lot of us are stuck at home. We're quarantined. We're not able to get out and socialize like we used to. Not able to go out and exercise and move our bodies the same way that we used to. And so, those three things are really what we wanted to pour into this platform, because those are the things it takes to be successful long-term. And so what Jen is sharing here is, this is a sneak peek into the app. This is something that nobody's really seen yet. This thing, the app goes live January 11th. And so, this is early. And so this is that front page profile. So everybody that gets onto the platform will have their own profile. And this is an example here of just some of the settings and things that you can see. And then the next thing we'll look at is the dashboard. So in this dashboard, every time you open up the app, this is kind of the home page where you can see the workout you've got for that day, the different habits that you're tracking, which are completely customizable. So for Michaela here, she's wanting to get at least 10,000 steps a day. And then, she's following a digital detox program as well to help her wind down before bed, which I know is important for a lot of people. And so she's able to track those over time, right? And kind of see her progress and how she's doing. And then you can see below those tiles, you're able to do progress photos if that's something you want to do. Track your body weight. And then one cool thing as well is that, this platform integrates directly with Apple Watches, Fitbits, those kinds of things. So, any activity you get throughout the day on your watch, all of that information will go right into the app and you'll be able to see your progress over time. And so that's the homepage. The next one, so the cool thing too is that this platform, it tracks your progress and it shows you your streaks, it shows you your PRs, it shows, it'll kind of prompt you and, notify you when you've done something you've never done before, right? Whether that's, certain weight that's lifted or most steps you've taken in a day, those kinds of things. So you can see that you're making progress, which is important. Okay, we'll go to the next one. This is an example of, this is kind of a look into the training program. So Michaela here is on a program called Q Select, where she's got on-demand workouts that she's able to choose from and do at any time. And all of these workouts are filmed from beginning to end. And you can simply stream them to your TV or your laptop and just follow right along from home. And we've got multiple programs that are gym-based or home-based or both. So, regardless of what equipment you have available to you, we've got something that you can do in order to move towards your goals. So this is a look specifically into a workout. And so you can kind of see, this is an interval workout. Just wanted to show you guys an example of that. It shows you how long the workout is. So right there, it's 30 minutes long. And then there's instructions on how to follow it. With every single video, there are examples. So this workout here is one that you can click on any of those videos and see what it is that you need to do. And then you can start the timer and follow along that way. Okay, the meal plans. So the meal plans is something, meal plans themselves are not new to me, but the way that we're doing them here in the QFit platform is something that I've never done before, and I'm excited about it. So we've got a variety of meal plans to choose from, going into the challenge, but also just on the platform in general. And Michaela here has a family-friendly meal plan. And so one thing that, in my experience in working with people who follow meal plans, there's a few things that need to happen in order for adherence to take place and also for people to be successful with meal plans. I think the nice thing about them is that everything is laid out, exactly what to eat and when to eat it, which a lot of people want. But if it forces you to spend too much time in your kitchen, or it makes you, it's hard for people if you're following a meal plan and you're also cooking for your family, right? It can become extremely difficult if you're prepping food for yourself and then you have to prep food for everybody else. I've noticed over time that it's hard for people to stick with that, which of course makes sense. It'd be hard for anybody to stick with that. And so what we've done with these meal plans is, when people get onto the platform, we ask them, how many people do you want this meal plan to serve? And we recommend that you select how many people are in your family, and then we'll give you that meal plan catered to the number of people that you're wanting to serve. So you're in the kitchen cooking for everybody, right? And just doing it once. And all of the recipes, I've done my best. A few of them are maybe a little bit longer, but almost all of them are 30 minutes or less to be done with, just so you're not spending a ton of time in the kitchen. So this just really simplifies things, which is awesome. This is a good example of that community aspect that we talked about, and just the accountability and kind of the personal touch. I think that's one huge thing that's missing in a lot of fitness apps and different things like that is there's no human interaction. It's just a machine, right? And so within the MyQFit platform, you'll have access to coaches. You'll have access to me, and then we've got a variety of other people as well that you'll be able to directly message within the app, ask for feedback, ask for advice on your training plan, your nutrition, anything like that, right? You'll be able to interact with us as coaches, and also you'll be able to interact with each other, which I think is super cool. So we're able to put people into groups. And so, with the program that you're on, the meal plan you're following, you'll be grouped with people doing similar things. And then you can, you're on that journey together. You're not alone. You've got people to interact with and encourage. You can get encouraged from, and that is such an important piece, especially if you're wanting long-term success and long-term results, right? Which is what we are all about. So that's the look into the app. Um, so with all of those things, talking about the challenge specifically, okay? So with this challenge, we put together a few MyQFit Packs, right? With products, and we've got 6 different packs, okay? And those packs are tailored towards different things. So you can see here, there's 3 weight loss packs, and there's 2 showing here of strength packs, and we have put together a third one. So you'll be able to see the third one if you go into the account to purchase them. But with each of these packs, the weight loss packs are tailored a little bit more towards weight loss, which I know, a lot of people have that goal of losing a few pounds. And each one of those, you'll notice, has Trim, which is an amazing product, an appetite suppressant, and aids in weight loss. And then we have those strength packs as well, which are a little bit more tailored to recovery, and protein synthesis, and making sure that, as we do change our body composition, that we're retaining muscle, and not losing muscle as we lose weight, right? And so you've got those 6 packs to choose from. Each of those are $250 a piece, and that is the ticket into the challenge. Okay, so a purchase of one of those packs gets you into the challenge, and the challenge itself begins on January 11th. And so the window to get one of those packs ends the end of this month. So the 31st of December is the last chance to get into the challenge. And then once you do so, on January 4th, we will send you a promo code. So with the purchase of that pack, there's an email tied to it. We'll directly send you that promo code, and with which you'll be able to go to our website, which is myqfit.com, click on Get the App, and you'll use that promo code to get the app and the platform for free. Okay. And so once you've done that, you'll be able to set up your account. That's where you'll go through, the consultation form. You'll tell us what workout program you want to try, what meal plan you want to try, and we'll get everything set up, right, ready to go for January 11th. And then with this as well, there's, with the challenge, of course, there's cash, there's prize money, there are things that you can win. And one thing that is unique about this challenge, like I said before, this is not some extreme, weight loss challenge where, the person who loses the most weight is going to win all the money, or, the person who changes their body the most is going to win the most money. There are inherent problems with that kind of challenge, which I'm personally not a very big fan of. And so this challenge going into the new year is all about resolutions, right? And we've all got different resolutions. We've all got different goals. And so, you'll be able to win cash, swag, different things like that, regardless of what it is you're going after, right? And so, as you can see here, first place, you can get $3,000 cash, second place, $2,000, third place, $1,000. And then we have multiple $500 cash prize things that we'll do throughout the challenge as well. And for the first, second, and third place, the things that we're really wanting to focus on is consistency, right? And building the tools that will help us succeed in the long term. So as you go through your program on the platform, you'll complete those workouts, and those things will add up, and we'll be able to see them. And so whoever is the most consistent with workouts, most consistent with the meal plans and different accountability posts that we'll put out throughout the challenge, and then the people who are submit responses to the resolution prompts that we do each week. And so, there's going to be, I don't want to call it homework because that's kind of scary for people, I think. But it is, I guess I'd call it a challenge each week, a task, an assignment each week to really, become introspective and really dig deep into what it is you want, and why you want it, which I think is more important. So, I think each year, and we all know this, and we've all probably been through it with resolutions, where we think of all these different things that we want to do that sound good, that would be good, right? Things that we probably should do. But a month, 2 months into the year, things kind of fizzle out and we forget about them. We don't do them. And I think coming up with the what is simple, right? I want to lose 10 pounds. I want to make X more dollars per month. I want to read a book every month. Those things are good. And they're easy to come up with, right? We all do it, but the how, right? How are we going to do it? And why do we want to do it? Are typically, in my opinion, those are the missing pieces, right? Why is this important to me? And really establishing that why, and that is the goal of this challenge, establishing that why, so that when times get tough, which they absolutely will, we'll stick with it, right? It will be willing to sacrifice for that why, and do things that are uncomfortable, and maybe out of our comfort zone, in order to accomplish those things. And so that's going to be a big focus as we go through this challenge. And so my hope is that, even though this challenge is 30 days long, goes from the 11th of January to the 12th of February, that what you'll gain from it will last forever. Like, it'll last well beyond the challenge, and it will be tools and things that you can apply, moving forward, to help you be successful, not just with your physical fitness, but with your overall wellness. And so that is the goal with this challenge. And so, like I said, there are multiple ways to win. To get in, we've got to get one of those packs. And yeah, let me talk really quick about the different programs that we'll have available specifically for this challenge. And I'll also talk a little bit about the meal plans. So as you can see, we've got 3 different programs going into this challenge, and we've got something for everybody, right? Regardless of what your goal is. And so the first one is QDB30. And this is a program that you can do with all you need is a pair of dumbbells and your body, right? So body weight and dumbbells only. You'll be able to do them. You can do this at home or at the gym. And I personally would recommend not using anything heavier than maybe 25-pound dumbbells. These workouts are a little bit higher intensity. There are some lower intensity ones, but you don't want crazy heavy dumbbells. And that's the first program. The second one is Q Strong. This is a functional strength training program, and this one you definitely need a gym for. So if you have access to a gym, you've got a little bit of experience using free weights, barbells, kettlebells, dumbbells, bands, TRX straps, all those kinds of things. This is a great program that you can do at the gym. Okay. And then the last one is a little bit unique. This is the one that you saw in the example earlier, but Q Select is an on-demand style program where you can go into your training plan and select from a variety of different styles of exercise, right? So we'll have HIIT type workouts, cardio, dance fitness, yoga, Pilates, those types of things that you can choose from and just follow along at home. Okay, all you need is body weight. You don't need any equipment for that one. And those are the 3 different programs that you'll be able to choose from. When it comes to the meal plans, I'll talk about those really quick. We're going to have 5 different meal plans to choose from. And again, just a variety, anybody, regardless of what your goals are, will have something for you. We've got a family-friendly meal plan. We have a vegan meal plan, a gluten-free meal plan, and then a low-calorie, high-protein, and a high-calorie, high-protein program. Okay, and you'll be able to select from those. And like I said, we will tailor that meal plan to suit the needs of your family. However many people you're wanting to serve, we will create that for you. And also within the app and within the challenge itself, you'll be put into groups, right? Like I said, a large challenge group where you can interact with anybody and everybody on there. And also there will be some smaller subgroups based on your training plan, the meal plan you're following, and things along those lines. And so, we're super excited about this challenge. And this challenge with this is the launch of this platform. So a lot of these things are brand new to QFit. We're excited to get everybody on there and to be able to interact with everybody. I think that's been a challenge in the past, I think, with a few of the challenges that we've done, which I'm grateful for those challenges, right? Because we wouldn't be where we are today without those, right? I mean, QFit has evolved significantly since its beginning. And I'm excited the connection we'll be able to have, which I think is something that's lacked up until this point. So.
Kimble, I love it. I'm so excited. So I have a couple questions for you.
Sure.
If I wanted to start, because these are some of the most common questions, so I thought I'd put these out here. If I wanted to start, let's see, I have 5 kids, so I'm going to put in the family friendly, but I also want to start building muscle. So I'll probably do the low carb, high protein one.
Yeah.
And put in 7 people in there. And then let's say like 2 weeks into it, I'm like, I kind of want to switch meal plans. Can I do that right now with the app?
Yes, you totally can. And one thing that we'll do with the meal plans and the workout programs is that we'll consult about those things, right? So that way, it's, in my opinion, it's a mistake to just switch back and forth between a lot of different things. Not that you can't do that, and there's definitely a time and place to do that, but that's something that we can consult about, right? And make sure that it's the right decision, based on what your goals are and the direction you want to go. And so you'll have access to us, and we can facilitate all of that.
I love it. Okay, so here's another question. I've been doing
Yeah.
Orange Theory for the last few years,
Mhm.
and I didn't even realize the challenge was coming out. And literally, like 3 weeks ago, I was like, I'm feeling for I'm ready to get back to the gym. I'm ready to
Totally.
get back to heavy weights. I'm ready to like just put my earbuds in and be solo, throw some weights around.
Yeah.
Like I can feel it.
Yeah.
So can I take the app? Because usually I have I'm that girl that has a little note card, and
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, what do I
That's
do?
awesome.
And then every now and then I have to be like, oh crap, what's a single, reverse lunge? And I have to YouTube it and be like, what am I supposed to do? And so I just remember being in the gym, like with my note card, YouTubing certain
Well,
exercises.
yeah.
Will this app like take care of all of that for me?
Oh
Like
yeah.
I literally pull up the app and be like, oh, I'm supposed to do a deadlift right now.
Yes, exactly. And so I think what's so, and so I myself, I've built out a program on the app that I follow. And the great thing about it is it just takes away the need to have to figure all that out for yourself. It provides structure, right? So literally, when it's time to go exercise, just pull it up. It tells you exactly what to do, and all you got to do is just follow along.
That is amazing, because
Yeah,
usually that, I know for women, I won't speak for all of us, but usually that's like a big obstacle for us. Like, I don't want to look stupid, and I have like my note card, and
totally.
I don't know what, and I'm flipping through a notebook in the middle of the gym and it gets
Right.
all sweaty. And
Yeah.
this is amazing. Like, so much hard work has been put into this.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and this is what we love to do. This is I've been involved with fitness my entire life. I've created programs and all those kinds of things, and this is what we love to do. And it has been a ton of work, but it's been very enjoyable work.
Amazing. So we have a question on the chat. It says, if we have specific questions in signing up, for example, my family has multiple dietary needs, so I don't know which plan to choose. How do I reach out to get these questions asked?
Awesome. Yeah, great question. So our email, which is the best connection to us, to where your answers will be, or will get you your answers, your questions will be answered, is myqfit@qsciences.com. So if you have any of those concerns or questions about the meal plans, or which one's the best one to do, then email us at myqfit@qsciences.com, and we'll get back to you right away.
Okay. So last question. I know we're all in a hurry and we've got Christmas going on, but I got to ask this because I know there's a lot of guests listening to you and they don't even know what Q Sciences is.
Mm.
And so when you said the strength, do you mind me pulling up the packs and maybe letting us know how to use the sport? Do we use it as a pre-workout? When to drink the
Absolutely.
best? Do you mind doing that?
No, absolutely. Yeah, I'd be happy to.
So let's pull up the slides, and you can show us, maybe I say that and now I'm gonna jinx myself here. Hold on just a second. Hopefully it will let me get back into that. Okay, here we go.
Cool.
So here's our packs. And then you mentioned a third strength one. Could you walk us through the sport? And you don't have to go through all the packs, just the main
Sure.
products.
Absolutely. So you'll notice that there's those EQ shakes in every one of the packs, right? The EQ shakes are one of my favorite products, which is one of the reasons we put them in every one of the packs. But this is a vegan protein, and I've had issues with vegan proteins in the past. Okay, and one of my issues is that it is great that it's vegan, and people who prefer to eat a vegan life, vegan diet, it works great for them. Um, but one issue I've always had with vegan style proteins is the absorbability, right? So plant protein is a little bit harder for our bodies to digest than vegan protein. Um, but with the EQ shakes have probiotics in them. They've got different compounds and things that help us absorb the protein, which I've never seen in a vegan protein before. Another thing that I always look at with, and hopefully this isn't all too long-winded, but the one thing I always look at with any kind of protein shake is, do the ingredients add up? So and do the calories add up? So EQ has 170 calories per serving, right? 170 calories per serving. And so I look at the macros, which is the carbs, protein, and fat, right? Those are the things that contain calories. There are 9 calories per gram for fat, and then 4 calories per gram for protein and carbs. So based on the amount of grams of those macros in there, you can add those up and see if it equals the serving size of calories, right? And these hit it right on the nose. And so you'll notice with a lot of other protein powders that if it doesn't add up, that there's things in there that they're probably not telling you about, right?
Wow.
A lot of fillers, sugar, those kinds of things that we don't want. But EQ hits it right on the nose. And there are other things in there too that I love about it, but just to not go too long with each of these. I think the cool thing about these packs, and so a lot of the meal plans and stuff, we've actually incorporated how to take these supplements, when to take these supplements, because
Perfect.
everyone's going to have these things to get into the challenge, and so we've built that into the meal plans. And there's not just one way to use them, right? And we'll put out a lot of content talking about all the different things. And so one example is sport, right? So sport is essentially an energy drink, and I think it's been awesome because it replaces the desire to maybe go get like a Monster energy drink or a Rockstar, those kinds of things that have all sorts of chemicals in them and things. But it does have caffeine in it, and so a lot of people like to take that 30 minutes prior to exercise. And other people, and you can do both, but I know a lot of people here in the office, myself included, will drink it during the day. Maybe 2 p.m. comes around, you're starting to feel a little bit groggy, you can take that. It's got 200 milligrams of caffeine in it. And yeah, so those are some of my favorite things. I think obviously Twist, you can see the Twist in there as well, that has the calm, the hydrate, and those things that you can mix into water. Because as important as water is to drink, and it is important to drink, sometimes it's a little bit bland and can be hard to get down. But these things, just adding those flavors into it, obviously with the hemp and CBD as well, it just makes it easier to get that down. And so those are a few things about the packs that I really like about them. And we'll have more information on the website, myqfit.com, and also we'll be putting a lot of content out in relation to how to use those.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Kimble. We're so excited. And we actually had a testimony to share, but you guys, I think we need to wrap this up because we have packed so much information in here tonight. But we will be sharing, ask for the person that invited you here tonight, ask them for some stories. We've been doing these challenges for a while now, but this is like next level, Kimble. So stinking excited about this. So get back with the person that invited you. If you get your order in by the 26th, you get one of those cool shaker cups, which I actually have right here. And actually it just fell, but it has a spot for your EQ powder and it has a spot for your supplements and the shaker. It's just amazing. So that is for all the orders that are done before the 26th. And of course you have till the 31st to make your order and to get into the challenge. So any parting words, Kimble, anything else that you feel like is important for them to know?
No, just please reach out if you have questions. Like I said, that email, MyQFit@QSciences.com. We want to make sure that everybody is well equipped, right, going into the challenge and is ready to go. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to interacting with everybody and getting to know you better and working on our fitness goals together. So thank you so much for having me.
Yes, absolutely. And if you're someone that's interested in this and this really piques your interest and you're just like, hey, Kimble, that's a cool guy. I would love to actually bring my friends in front of him and I'd love to get referral income for that. And I'd love to get commission for that. And if that is something that piques your interest, you guys, it's $40 to get started as the enrollment fee as a business partner so that you too could now actually jumpstart your business with this challenge. What an awesome way to start a business in 2021. All the work is done for you and you're literally paying $40 plus your pack and you're good to go. So I can't imagine a better way to start a business. So Kimble, thank you. And again, get back with the person that invited you guys. And I can't wait to get fit and challenge all you guys. See you guys all on the leaderboard. Have a great night and Merry Christmas.
Bye.